Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about two things I've implemented in my trading strategy that have really made a turn for the better. The first is supply and demand zones. Now, I'm not a teacher by any means, but I'll try to explain it as best as I can. So for supply, think of it like resistance, the roof, and then for demand, think of it like support, the floor. So when we approach supply zones, typically we'll go ahead and get rejected and then the price would fall. And then for demand zones, it's going to be the opposite. When we approach a lower price, then we'll go ahead and shoot back up. So in these zones, there's going to be unfulfilled orders that were placed and created by large institutions. Large institutions that have pretty much so much money they can move the market. People like us, retail traders, our $100, $200 that we have, that's not going to greatly affect the market. So hopefully that puts things into perspective. Now with supply and demand zones, it really helps me with guiding whether or not I should take a trade and when I should be getting out of a trade. Of course, I couple that with a few other things, but ultimately that's what supply and demand zones do for me. Now, the second thing I wanted to cover is Bookmap. Bookmap is a dream come true. I'm not even kidding. I love the platform, and I love it because it offers valuable information about liquidity, the order flow, such as when there's large buyers or sellers, and also where certain orders are sitting. If you were to go ahead and look at my description down below, I actually included a YouTube channel that offers a free live stream every trading day of Bookmap for both the NASDAQ and the ES. I have subscribed to that channel because I actually use this channel every day. I don't pay for the platform service because, as you know, I already have enough technical issues as it is, especially when I'm screen recording. So I don't want my laptop to burn and blow up. So I rather just use the free live stream. But I'm very thankful for this person. I don't know who they are behind the whoever owns the channel, but I'm thankful because they are offering really insightful, free information every day. So definitely highly recommend you guys to check that out if you don't know anything about Bookmap. And if you wanted to add that to your arsenal, even better. But I did do a quick little live recording of my trade this morning. I'm using the 1 minute time frame and showing that it is a supply zone that we've broken out of, we retested, and now it is a demand zone. So a supply zone can become a demand, and a demand can become a supply. So please keep that in mind as well. But let's go ahead and jump over into the live trade. I just wanted to make this quick video as soon as I could have pulled up my recorder, but basically showing me using the supply and demand zones to my advantage. So let's see here. Perfect. So it lagged a little bit, but essentially I had a 1 minute supply zone that we couldn't quite break over for the first two times. Lots of orders were sitting here, and using Bookmap as well, I saw that I was heavy with orders waiting and liquidity. So once we broke over it, we came back to retest, and as you saw, because I was setting up my recorder and everything like that, that's why I couldn't get in right when we had the retest. Okay, so I wanted to start recording this piece because you see all of these orders right here. That's where we're currently sitting at. And I want to see if we are going to continue to the upside. We don't have any orders sitting on the top, so there is a push. Like if we get a lot of sellers to come in, we can push through very easily. People are starting to step in. But if we do not have enough buyers, but we have more sellers, we have so many orders down here for attraction. So you could also think of it like almost like a volume profile, if you will, just like this here. But this level is crazy. Look at that, 38.53. That seems like a magnet to me. So I'm thinking about getting into the shorts. Let me look at the 5 minute. So yeah, we're even approaching the bottom here of, this used to be the supply zone, but now it is a demand zone only because we broke out of it, right? And we came back and we tested, it worked. But if we break through it again, this was just really a fake out. So I'm interested to see what this is going to look like. I may take a short here. Yeah, 38.62 has some orders sitting. It's a little bit laggy right now just because having everything running, that's why. So I'm hoping when I place the order, it will fill properly for both when I first buy it or sell it to when I close it. Yeah, so I'm waiting to see 3862. We might have a bounce up to grab those orders. Otherwise, I see a pull to 57, 57, 56. I'm going to take a short here. And yeah, I'll take the short here. So I'm going to actually drop my order within that level of 62 possibly, but maybe not because we have a big magnet either way. So I'm going to let it fill. All right, we're going to raise our take profit actually by a little bit because 57 is kind of my mental idea that I would like to hit. But advertisement. But let's see. Let's see if we have enough sellers to step in. This is the only downside of Bookmap when you use YouTube. It's just there's ads, but it's okay. I mean, it's not long, but 15 seconds at max. But yeah, let's see here because it lagged. I don't really know if we got the fill correctly. We did. So we did get that fill to the correct side, and so we just passed the 50K foundation account right now, and this morning I also passed the 50K weekly, so it's been a really good morning so far. Really good. um, as you can see here, we met the profit target of $3,000. So once you do meet the profit target before March 15th, there's no minimum trading day requirement. So all you gotta do is send an email to Lilu support, and they'll go ahead and convert the evals to PAs for you. So that's exactly what I did. And then also, when you do get your PA, you do have to pay a data fee, just like any other prop firms. Right now, Lilu has a really good deal though, where it's a one-time PA fee of only $150, and that's for any of the accounts between the 25 to the 300. So good bang for your buck, and I prefer that because I think it's just a better deal in the long haul. But I wanted to quickly go over the trades I took. So as you saw, I had that 58 take profit right here. I could have held to 57 as my mental target, I said, but I actually pulled to 55. And if you remember, Bookmap had a lot of orders between 53 to 55 or so. So I could have definitely held it as maybe it was a magnet, but can't predict the market. So I'm very glad I decided to stick to my plan and still secure my profits. Nothing wrong with that. Then we had a break, right? As you see, we broke out of the supply zone, we came back to retest, and I played the same play as I did earlier right here. Break, retest, and then it took off. So same thing, so we broke, we retested. When we came back, we were developing a small little flag here, and then when we retested, we broke out. Lots of orders were sitting here, so essentially all those big buyers that initially pushed it out of the flag picked up the rest of those orders, and we just kept on going. So I let my runners run and essentially passed the account that way. Now I do hope this video was helpful in some way, going over really briefly like my supply and demand zones as well as Bookmap. I have linked down below in the description the channel where I watch the free live streams. Again, it's only a 5-second delay, but it still provides a lot of good value for you. I don't know the person that owns the account, but very thankful for that person. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. The 500 subscriber giveaway is coming so soon. I am so stoked. Thank you all so much for your support and your love for the past 2 months. I only hopped on YouTube in January, so our community is growing really quick, and I'm so happy for it. I'm so thankful for it, and I appreciate you all so very much. And as always, I wish you nothing but success in your trading journey, and I will see you all in the next video.